Welcome to another edition of Direct Discussions, a video series from United Direct Solutions, where I speak with other leaders, both local and global, about leadership, innovation, and what they've learned about building or growing a successful business. Mathew Evins is the founder and chairman of Evins Communications, an acclaimed marketing communications agency headquartered in New York City. As we discuss Mathew's leadership during the agency's nearly 4 decades of business, I learned about his views on client relationships, why listening is so important, and the valuable lessons that he learned from Chairman Emeritus Bill Samuels Jr. of Maker's Mark, who's been an Evins client for over 30 years. Although our industries may be different, we share a lot of common beliefs when it comes to communication, connection, and how gratifying it can be watching your employees grow and succeed. And personally, as the leader of a company with an established legacy as well as a focus on the future, Mathew's values were very closely aligned with those of United Direct Solutions. Enjoy the discussion.
How do you describe Evins Communications to a company that doesn't know what you do?
If I'm asked to describe it, generically, we're a brand marketing communications and public relations firm specializing in the premium, prestige, and luxury sector. We look at it as how do we transform business potential into business performance.
What do you look for in a successful client relationship?
There are a lot of clients who would look at us as a vendor, not a partner. Success from our perspective is we have to forge a partnership, which means we have to anticipate, we have to be proactive, responsive, but not necessarily reactive. But at the same time, we need to understand the client's business so we can anticipate how we can make a difference for them. First step is understand the business as well as the client does. Secondly, transform an engagement into a partnership. Third is listen. I've always felt that you learn so much more by just listening and asking the right questions.
I think so too. I think asking the right question, really, and sometimes it's just any sort of question to get some insight. If you're talking all the time, you don't learn much.
I think probably the single most valuable lesson that I learned was from Bill Samuels. Bill taught me something 35 years ago that I had no idea what he was talking about. It's called seeded organic self-discovery. I said, could you explain that to me in English? He said, there is nothing more powerful than empowering who you're dealing with as opposed to marketing to them. He said, so leave a trail of breadcrumbs, let them feel like they found it, and let them own it. He said, because if you engage a client or a brand engages a consumer, it's pull, as opposed to pushing something through to them, because the consumers are pretty smart. By doing that, you create longevity, you create stickiness. And the other thing is, and this is a fundamental of what we do, don't, as Bill put it, don't beat your own chest, let others do it for you.
So you have a team of people that work with you.
Yep.
How do you keep them motivated and excited about your vision?
You let the team craft their own vision. Because at the end of the day, if I've got a vision and it's, you've got to adopt my vision, you're not necessarily going to own it. But if you're in a position to modify that vision or evolve that vision so it's relevant to the leadership team, then they're going to take it and run with it. It's not my way or the highway. It's empower, inspire, and let our leadership team and our employees know that what they do makes a difference, number one. Number two is that they're the masters of the agency's fate, not me. I'm there to support them, and I want them to succeed. And when they fail, help pick them up, dust them off, and go back at it again. We're all in it together.
Yeah, and I think that people are fulfilled when they have the freedom to create and feel like they're part of directing their own fate.
Then you get to see your partners, because you have to think of them like partners. Run with it. That's gratifying.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And whether it's as a husband, a father, a grandfather now, a partner, the most important thing to me is to know that I have made a difference.
Couldn't say it better. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for having me and for asking.
It's been really, it's been a lot of fun getting to know you a little bit better. Thank you.
Thank you.